today I am going to be showing you how I achieve this look. Yes, it's a very light, refreshing look, and you know, I start from the base of my foundation right up until, you know, I'm putting on my lip gloss. And you know, I hope you stick around. If you're new to my channel though, my name is Lise Monique, and you know, I just want to thank you and everyone here that's watching this. I really appreciate it. And you know, make comments in the boxes, not the boxes, no, never mind that. Do you know, I could have so many bloopers, it's crazy. I make myself laugh when I'm editing. Like, it's bad. Anyways, I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but I forget what's my train of thought? Anyways, okay, so if you're watching this today, I'm so glad you're here, and I want you to know that it is easy to get this look. I'm going to show you what my skin looks like without makeup on. And at my age, which is 53, I'm really conscious of putting products on my skin that actually help enhance it, not make it worse. Because you know what? My skin, like, it moves, right? And with that and my age, you know, I have lines and I have wrinkles. That's just a part of life. But there are products when you want to create a look to make yourself feel special or just nice, and it's always nice to have that in your bathroom. I know for me, I don't always wear makeup every day. You know, when I want to make sure I have products, and I want to make sure I have products that are actually going to help, not worsen, you know, fine lines or different things like that. And I also have melasma, hyperpigmentation, and you know, dark circles. So I hope you stick around, you watch this video, and you know, if you like anything you want to comment on, you know, please comment. I always learn too. Like, life's all about learning to me. You never stop learning, no matter how many years you've been on earth. So to me, I love that. So if you can make comments, hey, love to hear them. Also, if you have any good comments, like, or encouraging words, that's always nice to hear too. So everyone's probably wondering, wow, what is wrong with your skin? I do want to talk a little bit about my skin, first of all, before we start. Now, everyone has different things that they have to deal with, and mine is melasma. I got it about 5 years ago. I actually put a video on my YouTube channel about a year ago, and I wasn't ready for YouTube, so I decided, you know, I'm going to learn more before I start putting on more YouTube videos. That being said, I have melasma. You know, right now it's actually pretty decent, like for where it was a year ago, but I don't worry about it a lot. Did I have a hard time dealing with it at the beginning? Yes, I did. It actually came out of nowhere. I was surprised too when I went to the doctors and then was referred to the dermatologist. I did do lasering. I had Pico way before. There was a lot of things that I didn't like about it, like the downtime and the expense of it. It always came back. Like, it did break it down. It broke down the pigmentation, which was great, but it always came back. And I found it was just better for me to, you know, use really good sunscreen, wear hats. I do coach a lot, not as much right now because we're in COVID. But I coach and I'm always on the field. So, you know, I try to protect my skin that way and stuff. So because of this, I really tested out a lot of products that work with, you know, things we want to cover up when we want to. That being said, I also go out like this. I go on the field. I don't wear makeup every day. When there are times where I do like to, you know, I want to look as flawless as possible, my skin and everything, you know, I do have things that I use, and I think that's important too. So anyways, I don't know if I explained that proper, but I'm gonna move on. The makeup that I'll be using today is some of my holy grail, the stuff that I swear by, I've used for a long time. There are some products that I haven't used as long, but I'm so impressed with them that I had to have them on the video today. So I'll go through the selection and we'll get going. So I use a face mist, and what I like about my facelift, I didn't get facelift. I'm gonna take that one out. You know, I probably have so many bloopers, it's crazy. I should save them up and put on a blooper because I make myself laugh. It's like nuts. Anyways, Okay, so I use a face mist. And what I like about that is it's a pore minimizer. And the one I use is Caudalie, and it's a beauty elixir. It smells divine. And yes, I really like this one. And what you do is you shake it. Now you can use it a few ways. You can use it prior to putting moisturizer on, which I like to do. And you can also put on later throughout the day over your makeup as a setting. And I will, oh my goodness, it just smells amazing. My skin feels nice, refreshed. It helps minimize your pores. I always use it primer after trying many, but then I started trying some more. Like is this Mcgrath one. It's amazing. I'm gonna smooth it on. Works really well. And it blurs the lines. Like, I don't feel it, but yeah, you know, my skin's getting older, so I have different things that I use to help it along. I let that set up a little bit, right? Just let it set up, but it goes in smooth. I mean, it's amazing. I was actually so surprised over it. I mean, it's very nice. The It Cosmetics one is nice too. Now the foundations I use, I'm always using either this one by Laura Mercier or this one. They're both really, really nice, and they're buildable and they don't oxidize down so that they don't, you know, have that ruddy look, which I like. And the coverage is excellent. For the price point, they're excellent. However, of course, I have to try different ones, so I've been using the Mcgrath one. And the consistency is a little bit more on the watery side, but the coverage, like I'm just shocked over the coverage. And I'm gonna show you what I do to cover dark circles, because yes, I got those too. So you just get on the foundation, and I use a beauty blender. And depending on how much coverage you want. The thing that I've really noticed about this one is I don't have to use as much product. If I don't have to use as much, then it lasts longer. So I kind of thought, all right, I'll give it a try. I've heard a lot of things about it, and I was so pleasantly surprised, like shocked. And yes, and it is buildable. So if you have areas that you want to build up more, like I get my melasma on my cheeks too, so I want to put a little extra there. My eyelid, because I'm going to be putting on some eyeshadow, and I think that it is a great idea. It kind of punches it up. It gives it a really nice base for your eyeshadow. And I'm using my sponge applicator again. So then I use the Tarte shape. This is amazing. Okay, so then I don't want a ton, but I'm gonna go, you know, put it under here. I wanna put it where I think the sun's gonna kiss, and then down your nose. Might put a little there, and on my chin. Then I'm gonna, again, blend this in, just like so. Now I'm bringing it out on my upper cheekbone. Okay, so there it's on. Well, I also want to set this, so what I do is I use this Laura Mercier set. I grab a brush that's a little bit thicker, but a little bit bigger, and I'm going to just apply it here. And this is the brightening Laura Mercier powder. I really find that this step is crucial, because this will help set your concealer so it doesn't run, you know, get into those fine lines. And at my age, that's important. I already have lines. If you don't set it, it looks worse, it moves. And I am like, sometimes if you miss this step, I'm like shocked sometimes how much mine moves, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, so that's a really important step that I use. And then when I'm contouring, I've been really, really enjoying this one by Fenty. It's beautiful, and it's in the color Truffle. I think this is quite flattering actually on a lot of different skin tones. My skin is kind of, it depends on what season. You know, I use really good sunscreen. You know, I tan very easily as well. So right now, I'm probably like a medium light kind of. So what I want to do is I want to get under. I'm going under because remember we're contouring. And I'm going to go on my forehead. And I'm just going to take a little bit down my nose. And then I'm going to put under my chin. Now, when you're using contour, doing here, don't get it on this part, just underneath to bring it in a little bit. That's always a nice thing to do. But if you get on your, you know, you shouldn't be seeing it on this part of your skin here. It's more, you know, underneath. So then I'm gonna be blending it. I already started this side, but I'll show you. These brushes, I'll link them. They're like fabulous. They're absolutely fabulous. It comes in a set. You can order them individually. So this one by Sigma, it's called Kabuki. Sigma brushes have a 2-year warranty on them. And they're just soft. And just get right into your hairline and make sure everything's blended in. Okay, so there. Now, what I like to do is do my eyebrows. And I mean, I've been using this 4 years. I have my eyebrows microbladed, believe it or not, because I was a teen in the 80s. And, you know, they're like, I had them microbladed, but I still like to fill in a bit still because, you know, in between or whatever, it's supposed to last like, I think it's, I don't know how many years, but, you know, I like to do that. What I use is, it comes in multitudes of colors. It's amazing. You know, when I go to the eye doctors, and I knew there's an issue here, when I go to the eye doctors and, you know, you have to lean into that thing and you look into that little circle thing and you leave your eyebrows on that little thing and you're like, that's like, not good. So this does not do it. This is perfect. So depending on where I'm at with my eyebrows, you know, just depends. Depends on, you know, how thick you want them or whatever, but you're able to pencil them in what you like. And you know what? The thing that I really, really like about this brush is it has like a stipple on the end. Your eyebrows, and flick them up, get them where you want them. Now that I got my eyebrows on, I'm just gonna do that. If you want, you can set your base right now. A setting spray is great. So you give it a little shake. You know, I really, really love the smell of this, and it's made with grapeseed. Yes, it's so refreshing. Okay, so now I'm going to use the new palette I've been wanting to try out. And this one is by Charlotte Tilbury. Pillow Talk palette. It is so pretty. I just love the tones of it. They're neutrals and they're pinks, and I think this is so flattering on everyone. Okay, so I'm just gonna start applying this, and now what I want to do is I'm going to apply the darker one on here, and I'm just gonna apply it in my crease. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my brush like so, and I'm gonna start applying it right on my crease because I want to create depth there. I don't want it to be, you know, this is a nice refreshing day look, but still, I still want to have some definition. Oh, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty color. You want to make sure you don't go too far down. You just want to keep it up and then bring it to the outer corners of your eyes, just like so. Such a pretty color. So you just bring it back and forth. Don't go too low. Bring it in the outer corners. So then I'm going to be taking the lighter color from the, take the lighter color from the palette and I'm just gonna put it above. And what I like about this is there's not a lot of sheen, which is, it's kind of nice. Like you can have sparkle and sheen, but I do like a matter day look. I do. I think that just looks really nice. You just want a little blush of color. I mean, it's pretty. Okay, so I took this one on the top. I took this in the crease. I'm gonna take this and put this on the, I'm gonna take this color and put it on the lid. So I'm just gonna be picking up a little bit and I'm putting it on the lid. My eyeliner, I like a little bit of a winged look. And you know, I applied my eyeliner. And then I am going to use Charlotte Tilbury. She has two gorgeous, gorgeous colors. One's copper and it's a dual one, so you get a little bit of, you know, like a sparkle. It's really beautiful. And then a mulberry type of look. I'm gonna go with this one, I believe, for my look today. But I do think that this one would look beautiful with this palette. This one's in, you know, the purple pinks, but I'll link everything up. So because there's two, I'm thinking that I'm gonna put in this one and I'm just gonna put this one over it closer to the eye. You know what I like about her eyeliners too? They're so blendable, and I love the depth of the pigmentations of her products, like her eyeshadows and her eye pencils and her lip liner. So I'm just lightening this up. Okay, so I want to have a little bit of definition, so I'm going to be bringing in, on the other side, I'm going to bring in a little bit of the darker. It's just lighter, it's softer. Okay, so now, oh my Lord, I'm back. It's crazy. I make myself laugh sometimes, and it's good because, you know, laughing makes you feel good, right? But sometimes, oh my Lord, I love it. It's buildable. My lashes, like I've explained, I think before, that I'm allergic to the glue from, you know, like I can wear faux lashes, but I can't wear the ones in the salon because that glue, I don't know, I love it. I wish I wasn't allergic to it. Make my life easier, but yeah. So because of that, I have to, you know, I look for a good mascara that is gonna build my eyelashes. So this one I really like. There's actually a few I like, but this one, I just always find I grab this one a lot. And you just put it on. You know, I just love that, that primer I use from Laura Mercier. I mean, that's what I mean. I just started using this a while ago, but I'm really liking it, and I love the way my eyeshadow is not going in little creases, so I think that's important too. Okay, so my mascara is done. I have my eyeliner on. Remember, I'm going for a day look, but you can always add a little shine, a little highlight on your cheek. One of Charlotte Tilbury's iconic pieces, and that's the Lip Cheat. And this one is in the color Nude. So I'm gonna put it on. Yeah, so when I'm lining my lips, I always line my lips and then I fill it in. It just makes more of a uniform look when you're putting on top of that lipstick or lip gloss, or just not putting anything on, right? You can just leave it with your lip liner. If you want to put something else on, it's always good to have your base kind of all uniform, same color. The Gloss Bomb Cream, amazing. I love it, by Fenty. It's just really nice lip gloss. Just really, really pretty. Kind of have my makeup on more lighter and, you know, making it look fresh, and it looks pretty. This is a nice look. I hope this helped you today. You know, that's a lot I kind of threw at you today, and you know, sometimes, you know, you just gotta get in there and try some stuff. I do know that I try so much makeup. I actually love trying on makeup. So to me, makeup is a way to relax when I'm putting it on, which is kind of nice. I'm so glad that you came today to watch my video, and I hope, you know, if you stuck around to the end, that's great. I know that, you know, next week I'll be putting out another video. That's going to be like more of like a gift guide thing, which, you know, Amazon, they have everything.